price would make you happiest to pay? That you know you're getting a good quality and a good price for you guys.
Is this just like straight black coffee?
Yeah, we'll have a couple different options, but just for straight black coffee, what would pretty standard price for you to pay be?
What size?
12 ounce.
Yeah.
Like $4. I don't know.
Right. I was gonna say no more than $3.50.
Okay.
$3.50.
$3.50 to $4. And then what would you pay for like a specialty beverage, like let's say like a white chocolate mocha?
Probably like $5.50.
Oh yeah, no more than $5.50.
Yeah.
Okay, and then yeah, that'll probably work for this. And then if you went, let's say you went up to like a 16 ounce, what would your price increase be, do you think?
$1.
$1. So if you were going up a size, you would be okay with $1 price increase. Cool.
What would you say is the most frustrating part about buying coffee in Corvallis?
Not too many complaints. I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but
Would you say that
probably just the lines.
the lines?
Yeah.
That's actually the only thing that came to mind for me as well.
So like lines and waiting time maybe?
Yeah.
Do you think, what are some ideas you guys would have to not have to wait as long? Or do you think that coffee shops you visit could do better? Like, do you like when they call your names out and you can go sit down and wait? Would you rather them hand it to you while you're just at the register?
I think that, going to a coffee shop, the coffee shop being packed, lots of people hanging out, it's just part of the coffee shop experience. I wouldn't change that, really.
So you like the whole experience you get from having a shop. You wouldn't prefer a place where you can just get it and not have any of the experience of the shop. You prefer the vibes over the wait.
Yeah, for me, coffee is just as much about socialization as it is about the coffee.
Okay.
But if you're in a hurry in the morning, it might be kind of nice to get like a quick cup on the way to class. That's just my thought.
Yeah, so they had like certain things pre-made and ready to go, so that people could just like pick them up and leave.
Yeah, just like a basic quick.
Versus having something custom.
Yeah, but they could do both.
So if you had something that you can maybe pick up and go and still have a place to hang out, that would maybe be your ideal solution or
Sure.
a good one?
Would you say that you frequent coffee places that are closer to campus or further away from campus? Closer. What would you say that the ideal range as far as that goes would be?
Less than a mile.
Less than
It doesn't
a mile.
make sense for me to expend gas in a car, right, to go get something that you're going to be spending less than $5.50 on.
Right. And I already live close to campus, so I mean, right on the edge of campus would be ideal for me, kind of. But
And how long are you
from
willing
half
to
mile.
walk? So if it's a half mile, you're willing to spend like 10 minutes walking to get one, or what's about your cap on that?
I kind of like to grab it on the way to class if I can, or like.
To be on the way.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just me.
I'm not terribly motivated. If it's not like dead center of campus like Bing's, then I don't care. I won't be going.
What time would you say you usually drink coffee at?
Early morning, typically. Before noon.
Okay. And do you guys ever drink it in the afternoon as well, or usually just in the morning?
Only if I really need
Yeah.
take me out.
I usually go in the afternoon just to like reward myself for a hard day of work.
Yeah.
How many times would you guys say you buy coffee a week?
Twice.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
3.
Do you ever make it at home, or is it usually something that you purchase?
Purchase.
Purchase.
As far as customizable options, as far as coffee, it seems like you guys like fairly simple, but what options would you like to see as far as coffee goes?
There's already more options than I could possibly use.
I just drink pretty straight coffee, so.
So you guys don't really look for variety, like if you went to a coffee shop and it only had like 3 options, that wouldn't be as much of a turn off?
Depends what the options are.
Right, but
If that's something I like, I'd go there over and over and again.
Yeah.
I think if they had like 2 or 3 that were like, because I like quick coffee. If they
Yeah.
had like quick, like at least 1 or 2 kind of quick coffees, and then they could do like 3 or 4 specialty coffees, maybe. I don't know. But
Yeah.
So would you say that is the most popular thing that you get overall?
Frozen drinks.
Frozen drinks?
Yeah.
cup of blacks.
So you guys do you get the like blended frozen ones, or do you prefer over ice? I guess.
Sometimes over ice, sometimes blended.
And do you guys ever get coffee alternatives like tea or I don't know what else
Energy
is happening.
drinks?
Yeah, energy drinks.
I like tea, but not as much as energy drinks.
I like tea, but it doesn't. I would usually just get my own tea bags.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
make tea at home.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys get coffee, do you usually like purchasing food with it, or is that more of like an afterthought?
Afterthought, but it's nice if it's there. If it's
Yeah.
available.
I'll frequently get a sort of pastry.
Yeah,
bag.
I'd say like half the time, kind of. Like every
Okay.
other time I buy like some food with it.
Do you guys think that if you had an option of delivery coffee, you would use it? Or if it could somehow get to you, or would you not utilize delivery? If it could make your time faster.
I just can't imagine a delivery service that would, deliver without tacking on too much to a $5 drink.
Yeah. So you wouldn't if the prices were high.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it tacked on pretty much anything extra at all, it just wouldn't make sense.
Right. It'd be a commodity kind of, but it'd be a nice
At
commodity.
$3.50 a coffee though, would you order a delivery coffee versus have to, or buy one on your walk to class versus have to get one at a shop? Like have you shown them the mock-up, or did you?
I wasn't sure what I would do for a mock-up, just because it's
Okay.
a concept and not a product.
So pretty much for like the mock-up of our thing, we were thinking it would look like a food cart, kind of like in Portland, and it could be mobile like one, and we would go around areas like the Retreat, Wickham Hill, edge of campus, and it would be like an ice cream truck type coffee thing. So
Okay.
we'd have a menu. So we'd have like a menu, and if you saw us, you'd wave us down to be like 1 black coffee, and then we'd hand it to you, you'd be on your way. So with that in mind, would you, if you saw that going down the street and you knew it was going to be less than a cup at Starbucks, would you utilize that, or would you still go to the bigger brand that you already knew?
I'd probably use like a food cart type if it was like parked near my house, or if I saw it driving down the block, or if it was like close to campus. That'd be pretty convenient.
So
I'd probably use it.
so the convenience would be the biggest
Yeah,
driving factor to
convenience,
use it.
actually.
Okay.
If there was a cart like that over at the Retreat when I was riding my bike to class in the morning, I would absolutely stop by it.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Do you guys have any more questions?
Sure,
Make sure we got questions.
I think I would just need to choose.
So if you had to choose, would you say that ice cream truck sort of coffee shop, would that be marketed mostly towards college students that live around campus, or would it be better served like out in the mostly residential areas of Corvallis? Where you think that would be the most useful?
I think like kind of right on the edge of campus, like where, what's it called? Cheesy Stuff. You know where Cheesy Stuff parks?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that area would be nice. Very convenient. I think faculty would use it too. There's a lot of faculty on campus. So,
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be crazy to stray anywhere further than the edge of campus. That's where there are constantly people 24/7 walking
Right.
around.
And you don't, if there's 4 coffee shops on there, you would still go to a cart with cheaper prices over an already established brand?
probably.
I find that everyone makes equally as good iced chai. I would take whatever is closest to me at the time.
Especially if it's quick. I can just walk up and grab it. I just like convenient coffee.
Okay, so the brand is image is most important to you guys.
Not really.
So given what we've described the ice cream coffee shop as, what would you say potential benefits of it are?
Just the quick convenience of it, basically.
Just the quick convenience?
Yeah, just like that, you can be exactly where the people are. You
Maybe
don't have
it's
to
a
come to
little
you.
cheaper too.
Mm-hmm.
If it was to partner with an existing coffee brand like Allen Bros or Dutch Bros or even Starbucks, not likely, but even Starbucks, would it be a deterrent, or would it motivate you to go there more? Or what, does it not matter?
I don't really feel like it matters.
I wouldn't feel like it mattered too much. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to have like a local like brand doing their own thing, but yeah, I'd like to see like a local brand. But if it was partnered, it wouldn't be like a much of an off-putting thing. So
What would you guys say some weaknesses of what we're suggesting on?
the Within Hell idea,
Okay, so you guys would stay away from that area close to
because
campus.
they're coming to campus already. If they're already coming this way, they'll take the bus.
Yeah,
to get
so
out
then
here.
we would get them on
Yeah.
there. Okay.
And the bus stop already, I think, stops near there anyways, on the edge campus.
Is there anything that we would want to see besides coffee at what we've suggested?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah, donuts and pastries.
So do you feel like most college students would utilize something like this, or a specific like sector?
I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like a lot of college students, I mean, they're on like a quick, if they're trying to hurry to class, I feel like it's also turn on to faculty too. There's so much faculty on campus, I feel like.
I think it would make a lot of sense to sit in a place like the retreat, because you get a lot of people every morning that are walking to class, and it's a 20-minute walk from there. If they
Right.
haven't planned in, an extra 30 seconds to get something, they're going to be late anyways.
Alright,
It's like they're running at that point. So everyone who's walking from the retreat probably has an extra minute,
mm-hmm.
and they're on foot, and it's cold.
Alright.
So
Do you guys all walk to school, or how do you guys get there?
Oh well.
walk, bike.
What would you guys say the majority of your friends and classmates do to get to school?
Walk and bike.
Walking bike, yeah.
Drive.
What is the longest wait time you would tolerate at something like this?
If I'm in a hurry, like 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes.
5 minutes tops?
5 minutes tops. But if I want to sit down, like maybe like 10-15, but that's pretty long service for coffee.
If I'm on my bike headed to class, I'd say 2 or 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
Would you feel like this was helpful, or do you feel like there's too many other coffee shops around where it isn't as necessary?
I wouldn't say it's necessary, but I feel like it'd do well though.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
How would you expect to see something like this marketed towards college students?
Cheap prices. Quick. It's basically my 2 thoughts.
Being your own mobile advertisement, whatever cart you have, big logo on the side, people see you.
Mm-hmm. Drive around really populated areas close to campus.
Stick something on people's doors. I expect that. That happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys think that driving around would be, I can't remember if I already asked you this because I'm bringing my questions up, but would be helpful, or would be better to stay, like, let's say we did the retreat parking lot for a couple hours, and then we would go over to buy cheesy stuff. So do you think it'd be better day by day, or actually driving around hour by hour?
I think if you had like a set schedule,
Yeah.
like determine like you'd be at these places at these times, so people know when to come get your coffee.
Like Monday, Tuesday mornings at the retreat, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere else,
Right.
Friday, Saturday, somewhere else.
Or even like you were saying, like 2 hours in the morning at the retreat and spend the like next 3 hours, 2 hours at the cheesy stuff, or vice versa. But just have it
Just make it
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah.
Cool. What else do you think would be good, or this could, services this could provide, like if not just coffee and saving people time? Is there anything else we could include in the mock-up that would make it more useful or necessary?
I mean, if you want to get like fancy and put, I mean not fancy, but like do like burgers and fries and like do some quick like fried food maybe. But not too many options, just some quick stuff. That's pretty simple for you guys to do. Cause that'd be a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, like a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Breakfast sandwiches.
Great idea.
Do you guys have any more questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, I think we might be done now. So you guys did really good.
Yeah.
Considering we don't have questions. You guys just nailed it.